You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
He just misses with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he... Back at it in round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Punches have to hurt. Caught him. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. That right hook not connected. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. On that last round, and a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell's up.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Oh, wait a minute! Tarver in some serious trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Power power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on it, and Tarver crushes to the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about it.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline.
All right, I went over the rules. Let's do it.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
And back.
doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. The coaching is behind. Do your business. Better than that. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round now.
Let's fight. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Switched off completely. Don't worry about that run. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset.
Let's do it.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Done all your work all the way through camp. Get this...
Yeah, like a duff. Order belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping, we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I push together.
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. It's time for our tale of Johnny the Alexander Usyk. This battle. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And that's a scoring straight left hand. Beautiful counter punch. He missed with the jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. catch and shoot. Good counter punch. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Good counter punching. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Nelson in that last round.
Switched off completely.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Johnny Nelson got clipped, and now he's in some serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. A perfect counter shot. Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. Well done with that counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Talk about Nelson in that. Nelson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. Talk about Nelson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but talk about Nelson in that last round. So it's planned. about Nelson in that.
What are you doing? Do your business.
Talk about Nelson in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to...
Let's go.
Out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. legs and you're switching up. I need you to switch.
Let's go.
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Watch that ting. Learn what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Watch that ting. Learn what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Watch that ting. Learn what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Watch that ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I push you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going on, Paul, if it's sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people champ? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Brother, you have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Brave art man, put a kid on his shield. Act daft man, put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give him with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show but over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lass. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling.